Hi, Vibes, it's in everyone. I'm busy preparing some summary of in relation to the transfer of wealth um, happening, and to describe you a little bit more as shortly I can and in the best way I can how this is gonna be happening for those of you that are interested for funding your projects and really doing something for taking action towards whole humanity on the planet. This is the time. This is the time that we, each and everyone who hears the clarion call to take action, and this is happening with action, basically taking action by doing certain investments with whatever money we have. This is how this works. And yes, some may hear the call and some may not hear the call. What basically I'm doing right now is I want to share with you some information that has to do with our evolution process and our ascension, and where do we stand in this time with the destruction of the material 3D world. It's pretty much known now that this year is the year of boomerang for all the dark entities, and it makes sense that we will be, for those of us who are focusing on mainstream news, I don't, but for those who do, they will be witnessing some very strong things. And I want to share with you some extract from Archangel Michael. He says that this week's news brings for a message for the populace of Earth as new doors open and opportunities are created to scare its people. We urge you not to be afraid. Truer words were never spoke before. The only thing to fear is fear itself. Do not at all go for the cheats, the lies, and their false broadcasting, knowing they are all of them are falsehoods. They are only unrealities. When you hear a lie, ignore it. How will you know it's a lie? Because you have believed in it much of your life. So, if you hear something this week, something very, very extravagant and something very dark, do not believe it. Do not give in to it. Just keep on keeping on, and choose to feel good in the now. Nothing is more important than feeling good. And what's happening out there, don't allow this to affect you. This is taking work within. The work is always to do within, and moving forward in this way. And basically, this is very exciting times. We are witnessing this destruction of the what does not work anymore for anyone amongst us, among humanity. More and more, we are waking up, and there will be even more of the populace now that will start to wake up because of these events that are taking place. Basically, all this kind of delays happening with the transfer of wealth and everything, the RV and GCR and all this is happening, but it's also some delays in a way that there is more people that need to wake up to the truth of what's taking place. And so the next message I want to send with you before I start doing some summary description of what we can do tangibly, how you can take action personally if you're interested to find out. I'm going to share some message for you from the Arcturians. The Arcturians say that, give me some time to look for it. It is right here. So the systems that are in place, that are in control, are dismantling from within, and the reason for that dismantling is the higher vibrational energies that are upon you. So we can feel them. Everything that I'm sharing here in this message is that we have very strong energies coming on the planet, and those of us who do the work, basically we are the portals for everybody else who doesn't do the work, who knows what to do properly and is not willing to do the work. So those of us who are doing the work, we are doing the biggest part of the pie, let me say. There are more who should be doing this work, but they're not doing it. And so this is also part of the work. This is the main part of the work because this is all about ascension. It's all about evolution of the human species towards a galactic society. Well, there are those of us who are doing the work very intensely. I just did uh, 5 meditations yesterday. So it's my Sunday is filled. There's nothing else to do. It's just keep on keeping on receiving the energies. Of course, I'm receiving the benefit because I'm very happy after that, and I'm very hot right now. so so um, um, so, so it is it is this two go together basically. We cannot go and go in just in one way and not do the other way. We have to just keep on doing the things in the same in a balanced way, receiving the energies because the energies are coming forward to dismantle the old. So I'll continue with the message from the Arcturians. So it will be because enough of you maintain a high enough vibration to ground in those higher frequency energies to continue the work of raising the level of consciousness there on earth. Your collective level of consciousness will always be reflected back to you in your governments, in your corporations, in your banks, in your militaries, in every aspect of life. So, the easiest way for you to have the biggest impact on the world right now is to tend to your own vibration and let the dismantling continue on its own, and you have your best interest at heart always. We are the Acturian Council and we have enjoyed connecting with you. So this is coming from latest from Daniel Scranton. It's an extract, not everything. And so uh, it describes everything basically. Our work is to keep our vibration high no matter what. And in the next vlog I'm doing, I'm gonna prepare this now a little bit to have some more tangible proof, because some of you may need to see some tangible proof to believe. I'm of those who believe before they see. I always focus on creating the new, and Feel More Than Fine is about only focusing on creating the new. So I speak a little bit of what's happening around now on the planet. It's not important. This is the dismantling happening because all of us light workers who did the work in the past, this is the result of what it did in the past, like dismantling the old. It already happened in the higher dimensions, and now it starts to show up in the physical world around us. And so we are moving forward from here on. We're creating the new earth, and also creating the lives that each and everyone can live in their own terms. So this means freedom for each and everyone, and this goes also through the financial systems and everything else. As the Arcturians, I just shared with you now what are they sharing. So we are resonating with this. What I'm sharing with you here, it's also having the messages basically from from all our galactic brothers and sisters, and from Archangel Michael. And basically I know that because I'm always connecting with them, basically what I'm speaking to you, it's also them speaking through me basically. So this is what I do. I just move aside and allow the energies flow through me and share with you what I'm sharing. And so this is for now. Let me call it part one, and part two is coming forward a little bit more action taking place with some videos, so you can watch, and then you can see some more tangible things happening. So it shows that there is the beginning of this has of the transfer of wealth, and the ascension of humanity has already begun. It's happening in a very tangible way in the material world as well. We don't see it, but it's there if you know where to look. So I'm gonna show you this little pieces of proof of what's taking place. High vibes and much love.